Welcome back to a random Stitches Random Friday. Welcome back to another Stitch with me and the theme today, because the majority of you chose this one. So the theme today is out of this world. I chose this because when I first saw this beautiful chocolate cat, it's called Chocolate Cat in Flower, I immediately thought about the universe with stars and stuff. So the themes today is out of this world, and that means you can pick anything if you want to participate. You can pick anything in your stash that has something you think, oh, it's just so beautiful, it's out of this world. Oh, it could be something with planets and universe, and or maybe something abstract. Yeah, it's up to you. And welcome to my very first premiere video. I wasn't sure what it was until I read up on it. Apparently, we can chat. We can chat when it's uploaded. Yeah, I don't know exactly how, but it's kind of a mix between a regular video and a live. So the video is pre-recorded, but we can chat live. Yeah, that's how I figured it. So yeah, and it's also why I set the time a little bit later than normal, because I know for the US stitches, it is early morning when I upload normal. So yeah, okay. So yeah, Chocolate Cat is a chocolate cat in flowers. I just call it Chocolate Cat. It is 21 by 21 centimeters. It is 14 count, and I will be stitching in the face. The first one I'll be choosing is 154. And if we have time, I will move over to 550. It's both colors is in this little cute face. It is from DP Clubs. I got it in a package. I think I unboxed it Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's very beautiful. It's a small one, so it could only just fit in the frame. Yeah, and for this one we have two legends. So even though it is hidden here with the frame, I can look at this and see the symbols. It's so nice. Please continue to do that. Joy Sunday. Let me get that started. Here's the beautiful colors, by the way. Beautiful. A lot of purples and blues and yeah, pinks. Very beautiful. So here we have a thread. This is 154, and it is that purple symbol there. I hope I can sit in this chair because my other chair is a squeaky one. We can't figure out where that squeak is coming from. My husband really tried to find out, but just keep on squeaking. So I'm in a different chair, and it cannot be regulated in height, so see if it goes. So I'll just pause. No, I will just lock the focus. That was I was going to say. Let's start up here. Yeah. So today is Friday, the 7th of June. I have not been feeling well the last couple of days. Very annoying, but I know that it just sometimes happens, and I need to have something behind this so that I can see the holes a little bit better. Something with color. Yeah, I think this would do. There is 43 colors in this one. There is back stitching and there's French knot. Don't think I mentioned that when I unboxed it, because I didn't know. I didn't see it. But French knot. The symbol is a round red dot. I think it's in the background. It's also scattered here. So these pink ones here, these are supposed to be darker, but it is this French knot. I'm loving that. No, I'm not. Up here also. And it is done with color 996, so that's a blue one, I think. Okay, we cross that bridge when we get to it. So if I am a little bit quiet today, it's because I'm not feeling good. I'm mental. I don't know. I felt for. We need the light the other way, please. This way. Can you see anything now? Just a minute. Yeah. I felt that I kind of overdid it earlier this week. I had the feeling that I have kind of overdone it, but I couldn't figure out how. What I actually did was too much. So I think it's just my bipolar that has, taken a change. So yeah, a little bit of depression feeling, and completely without knowing why. But yeah, and I know that it will pass. Just need to take it easy for a while. So I'll not do anything crazy. Sorry, I need my squeaky chair. I cannot sit in this one. So, squeaky chair it is. So yeah, I'm just very annoying. I feel kind of out of balance. So, not a nice feeling. And I feel tired. I feel it's hard to be motivated for stuff like I used to. I hope it will be better soon. And yeah, thank you for commenting on that poll I did. Not a poll. I asked if you did any other crafts. And, oh boy, you are doing a lot of different crafts out there. That's so wonderful. I could not choose an option where you could choose more options than one, so you could only choose one. But a lot of you chose the option others because you have more than one craft. So, but I can see that a lot of you are doing diamond painting, and there are some of you who are doing a craft that I didn't even know existed. So that's really interesting. Could be fun if I had a kind of a website or Facebook page or something where you could show the craft you are doing besides cross stitch. For now, you cannot upload pictures when commenting. I think it could be fun if YouTube did that. I would love if you could add pictures in your comments and show me what you are doing, what you are stitching on and stuff. I would love that. So, but I don't know. It's not. I haven't heard that YouTube is going to have that as a feature, but oh boy, it could be nice. I would love it. So yeah, I'm doing diamond painting again a little bit. I still have most of my diamond paintings from last year when I was diamond painting a lot, and I had the other channel and stuff, which I still have, but it's not it's not as active as this one. But I still have them, so I started my humongous diamond art club. It's called Venice Still Life, and it's really, really big. So it's totally overwhelming me. And that is what the big ones do to me. It's overwhelm me. So that's why I pick the smaller ones. Sometimes I pick the bigger one, but that's mostly in my, yeah. Sometimes I just feel like seeing what it's like, new stuff, and but I don't think I'm really into those big ones in cross stitch either. I like the smaller ones. I like something where I can see that, okay, we are going somewhere. This is going to look like something. It's just me. I know people a lot are doing bigger ones, but I don't think it's me. I like the smaller and cute ones. Really into cute ones, I have to say. Keep falling in love with cute ones. Yeah, it's going to be a very random talk today because I have not written anything down. These days I feel like I'm just trying to get by. Yeah. So luckily my husband is feeling better. The doctor put him on higher doses of his anti-depression. Just a minute, Albert wants to come in. That's my dog. So he's in. I'm having coffee. What was I talking about? Yeah, my husband. Yeah, he's feeling much better. He's on higher doses now, and you can feel the change in him, and he can feel it himself too. So that's good because I'm not too good these days. So I think it has been like this since Tuesday, I think. So, and it's about the same time that the weather in Denmark changed. So I have always said that the weather does not affect me if it's sun or whatever. It does not affect me, but it kind of does. I think it does anyway. I'm not sure, but it definitely changed earlier this week. I started feeling sick, kind of, and my doctor did explain to me sometimes that if my system is overloaded and I will not listen to it, kind of, my body can sort of, hey, you have to slow down. So now we are giving you symptoms of a flu or something, and it can actually give me fever and everything. So I slow down, and the next day I'm fine again. And that is simply stress. Isn't it amazing what our body can do? It can trick us. Yeah. So I'm just getting by these days and kind of resting and doing cross stitch. The weather has not been good, as I said, so I have been walking, but not nearly as much as I should. So I think we're going over here. So that is not good, but I feel like I can walk 10 kilometers with no problem now. So I can also do 15. I believe I can do 15. So tell me, what are you stitching on? Now we're doing a live kind of chat anyway. So what are you stitching on? Are you within the theme of out of this world? I think I also need to thank you for always commenting, and yeah, it's so lovely. I really enjoy it, hearing from you. And this week, I really apologize for not having respond to your comments. I have given you a heart to tell you that I have been reading your comment, but I just haven't had the energy or something to respond. And it's not because I don't want to, because I really do. And at some point I will try. Yeah, I'll try to catch up, but now that I have given you an explanation, I hope you will understand it. Sometimes life is just, rough, and but please know that I completely appreciate and love your comments. Remember that, even if I don't reply with words, I reply with heart and my thought. I love stitching like this, the frame with two hands. I wish I could do it when I'm sitting in my couch, but I can't. I do sometimes with two hands holding the frame myself, but it's much more comfortable when it's attached the frame, so you don't have to hold it or something. But I haven't that option in my couch. I did try to have some table on my lap, kind of like a bed table, but it doesn't really work for me. So when I'm sitting in and watching television, I'm just holding the frame and stitching with one hand. But I just love stitching with two hands. I think it's wonderful. Sometimes with these stamped ones, I stitch in hand without frame. It depends. My mood, I think. So right now yesterday I stitched on Tiger. With the Tiger, it seems that I stitch and stitch and stitch. It doesn't seem like I'm getting a lot done. But I'm sort of, I did the eye when I started out because I wanted to see how the eye was going to look. And it looks amazing, so I continued and I kind of stitched around the eye and just going further out. So I think that's my approach. And normally I'm not very much into brown colors, but the brown and orange colors in that Tiger, they're just really beautiful, and I really can see how wonderful it's going to be, this tiger. But mostly I have stitched on Bedelia Bunny. So I am so close to finishing it. I can hardly believe how much I stitched on it. It's crazy. I didn't think that I would get this far in this period, but I actually think that we can have a finish by Wednesday when I do my first tube. I think so, because all I need is one flower, and then there is kind of a border. There's only one stitch all the way around. So yeah, I think it's doable. I don't need much to finish it. So, oh man, I cannot tell you how happy I am about that. Because, gosh, it has been the longest project, I think. I think the reason for that is that there's not a lot of exciting colors. But it helps every time I can feel that it's starting to look like something, and the colors, when I see the colors together, yeah, it kind of turns on a little spark in me. So I don't think it lives up to Byron. I think Byron is more beautiful. But let us see when I have taken her out of the frame and, washed her and ironed and stuff. Let's see how she looks. I did struggle with Byron also. I just tend to forget it. Because, yeah, because I was happy to finish it. So sometimes you just chooses to forget the time. I did struggle to finish Byron. Yeah, I did, because there was a lot of black in him. He's a black crow. So yeah, and other than that, I have been stitching on the dragon every day. The dragon is my 50 stitch challenge, so he was part of my Whip of Shame 5 projects I chose, and yeah, the wheel chose him. So he is my project this 14-day period, and I'm very happy that it is ending soon, because I think it's still annoying. I'm still not enjoying it, but I am enjoying that I am doing it. So I have been doing one strand every day, which is more than the 50 stitches. I haven't counted it, but I think it is about, I'm not sure. I have to test it. I think it's more than 50, but yeah. But one strand, which is 3 strands, whole strands together, I think it gives me more than 50 stitches. And I also think that the dragon is one of those where I can stitch and stitch and stitch, and I cannot see any progress. But it's probably just in my mind, because my mental state is not perfect. Why can't I? Okay. Just want to finish this. This frame, it only just that it could fit this fabric. For some reason, I cannot find my smaller. I have a tiny frame, but I wanted something in between, and those, I couldn't find them. Only 2. No, I have 4. I couldn't find it. So I don't know where I did with that. So let's do another of this 154, which is kind of a cross between a red and a purple, I think. Kind of. I think stitching with Laura calls it mulberry. I'm from Denmark, so I don't know what Mohnberry is. Okay, so Nyfred. Yeah, I can do this, and then I will change to 550 because I want to see how they look together. I just have to check that I am focused. Oh. So, are you having any plans for the weekend? We actually doesn't. Nope, we don't have any plans, and that is completely with purpose because when I feel like I do, like I do these days, I really have to just take it slow and see on the day what I feel like, and I have to do less than I really feel like doing. So even though I wake up tomorrow and I think, let us go and be together with 200 people or something, I just need to say no. You're still recovering from whatever has been up this week, so you have to take it slow. So, and that way, that way I'm just healing better, quicker, if I really take care of myself. I think all people have days, periods where they're a little bit down. I don't know, but you're not feeling the same energy as you used to, and yeah, it's just something. It is what it is. We have a thing going on here where I live. A couple of months ago, we got a new neighbor, and the day after she moved in, she sent a complaint to the company that owns the buildings. We are just renting the place. About our flower pots. It was one flower pot that my husband was building, and because of it was a heavy rain, he had to abandon it on the terrace. So we have kind of our terraces, our neighbor's terrace and patio, and our is up against each other. So she and that big flower pot should kind of be a separator. I don't know if I'm explaining it right between our terrace. And so all that she could see was that flower pot that my husband was building, and it wasn't finished, so it wasn't painted or anything. It was just raw wood and was not, it was not pretty. But it was very obvious that he wasn't finished with it. And she was moved in the day before. We haven't even said hello to her. And then we got a message from the people that owns our home, our house, that they wanted to know the purpose of the flower pots, what it was, and what we are going to do about it, because how would it look like. And so we sent in pictures, and I called because I have never got a complaint before, never, and from a neighbor that we haven't spoke with, haven't even met. I just knew that they were moved in yesterday because I saw the van and boxes and stuff, furniture. So I was completely in shock. So, but I spoke with the company and they said that no problem. it's fine. I went over there to talk with her also because I just thought I cannot understand that complaining, and we haven't even spoken. So I was polite. I went over there and I said to her that if there's something in the future, just come on over and ask me about if there's something. Don't have to. I think it's best if you can solve it between us. So, and explain to her how the pots were going to look. And it's not going to be ugly. It's going to be like the company wanted. They wanted the black wood, and that's what he is doing. And she started crying, and I was just, oh my gosh, what have I said? And she said something with that her mental state was not good. She never went to complain, and I was completely in shock. I have never experienced that change in. She went from being kind of hostile, and all of a sudden she just broke down and cried. So I was just, what happened? But I think we talked it out, kind of, and everything was good. And but then, and I talked with her later. I don't know, a couple of weeks later or something, and she didn't seem angry or anything. She said hello and she smiled and we talked, and so recently, I think it's I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something, we all, because it's a new area, it's only just built. We moved in before Christmas, day before Christmas, and it was everything was completely new. Nobody has lived there before, and just built. So they're not completely done. And the parking lots will have numbers, and they painted numbers on them a couple of weeks ago. And I think last week we all got a email telling us which number we got, and we got the number, the parking spot we have been parking on ever since we moved in. So that all good, fine. And I spoke with our neighbor to the other side, which there are some that I talk a lot with, and they have had also got what they wanted, where they used to park. So everything was good, except that neighbor with that was angry about our flower pots. She was not happy. Where we are parked, there are 5 spots. So our neighbor to the other side has number 1. That would be the one that is closest to me and to my neighbor, angry lady neighbor. Then there's the second spot. That is me, our car. And then there's a third spot. There's another neighbor, and there's a 4 and 5. I think number 4 or 5, I can't remember. That is her. That's the spot, and that's not where she usually parks. So she and her boyfriend, they got so upset about that. So they accused everybody, us, of being kings, and he was really upset, and he actually flipped the bird. Is that called? No, my other neighbor there, he gave him a finger, and he's my other neighbor. He is the nicest person ever, and angry lady's boyfriend gave him the finger and yelled at him, and she also came on board and yelled and about a parking lot. I think it's 2 meters more or something that they are going to walk to get to the car, maximum 2 meters. And we're just, what? So apparently they have been writing to the company again and demanding another. And another parking lot they wanted was ours. So I got a call yesterday. I hope I'm explaining this, telling you this story so you can understand it, because I'm from Denmark. So I got a call yesterday, and it was from the company, and they said, there is one of your neighbor, and I instantly knew who it was, who wants to switch parking spot. It's not lot, parking spot. No. And she wanted ours. So because she has something with her lungs, which is, I'm not going to say it's a lie, but I have seen her walking without any problems. I've seen her work in her little, I don't know, flower pots and stuff, carrying around stuff. But that's besides the point. But because of her health, she has asked if she could have our parking space, which is closer to. And I said, no, really, no, I'm not interested in that, because my husband also has a health thing, and he also has something with lungs. I have asthma. We have days where we don't feeling good either. Plus, inside I knew she was faking, and no, that's wrong to say that, because I don't know that. But it was just because she was angry about having got a parking spot that was furthest away, kind of in the 5 cluster parking spots. I'm very bad at explaining this, but it's not far away from her door. 10 meters, maybe. I don't know. It's not like she has to walk a kilometer or something. It's really close. So it's only 2 spots further away. So I just afterwards, because I didn't explain why, I just said, no, we're actually not interested in that. Afterwards, I was just, should I have explained why? And I was just, my husband said no. He think it was the right decision to say no. Not only because we are parked in the spot that we have parked on ever since we moved in. It's not only that, it's just the way they behaved. It's kind of, I tell you, her boyfriend, he was yelling and he was demanding 2 parking spots, not only ours but another one also. He is not even living there. They're not living together. He lives in another end of the country. He demanded his own parking space. And I think the reason why he got so upset with our nice neighbor is because he said that it just cost you 200 kroner, Danish kroner, and then you can have your own. And that really upset him. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't have nice feelings about her and her boyfriend anymore. So I'm not really up to helping them. I don't know. Does it make sense? We talked about if it was one of the one we are talking a lot with, they had some kind of health issues. Of course, we will help. I don't care if I had to walk 5 meters more to get to my car. But it's just those people. I just don't want to. Nope. I don't know. It's just, I hate saying no, but this time I really felt that I have to say no to this. I would feel like they walked all over me if I said yes. So I am pretty anxious about how would they react. I don't know if they have got the message yet, because it was last night we got a call. I don't know, but yeah, I'm a little bit anxious. How will they react? Don't know. Will they be angry? Will they come and yell at me? I don't know. I hope not, because I hate when people yells at me. I'm a little fragile china vase. I just don't like it. So yeah, that's so dramatic in in my life. Yeah. I think my dog wants to get out now. He heard his daddy. It's kind of morning here. I don't know what you call it when it's not early morning, but it's not noon. It's in between. But that's the time. In between. 20 to 10 in the morning. I remember when we was in Italy and Spain, they have different words for when you say, when you greet somebody, when you meet somebody, when you step into a shop or something. They say different words, whether it is early morning, mid morning, noon, and we have kind of a little struggle with that, because every time we thought we said the right thing, they said another thing. So that was fun. Italian is my absolutely favorite language, other than English. Italian is exceptionally beautiful, I think. I'm not that much into French, but Italian, yes, please. So beautiful. I would love to learn it, really, to talk with them. And but yeah, probably not going to happen. So I still need this, but I really want to see how that 550 will look. So I'm going to pick that. I don't know if there will be any difference. We'll see. We'll find out. It's not for sure that we're able to see any difference in colors. Yeah. And it's my lamp. I don't have a bell. It's just my lamp. I'm not ringing the bell. Right now the sun is shining outside, but it's supposed to be rainy later. So let's see how that goes. We're supposed to go running today, my husband and I. So we'll see. We have run before many times in rain. It's actually not bad. The most annoying is when it's windy. I really don't like that. It makes the running harder when you have the wind against you. I could actually, I actually would love to continue this, but don't I say that with all my random Fridays, new projects, new starts? I think so. But it's a small one. It's easy stitching. Oh man. I'm tempted to change the beads with this one. They're kind of the same size, but this just speaks to me so much more. Yeah. So if you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome aboard. My name is Luna and I am from Denmark. I live in the south of Denmark. This is all about cross stitch, this channel. I do other crafts, but this channel is all about cross stitch. So I think I would confuse myself if I started to show other of my craft, but it doesn't mean it doesn't interest me, because it does. You really can't see the difference, can you, between the two colors? A purple cat. It should have called purple cat in flowers, because it's more purple than it's chocolate. I don't think there's any brown colors in this one. So yeah, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up if you like it. So should we go over here? I think so. It's almost midsummer. A couple of weeks. That's crazy. The summer is always a time of year that just goes so fast. Winter is longer, I feel like. Sometimes it's like winter and fall and spring just kind of melt together in one long rainy day, or cold. Yeah. The summer, yeah, did have some before, has some time of the year where it was warm up until October, but it's rare. It's rare. June last year was very warm. This year it's not. Last year May was cold. This year May was warm. So last year July was extremely wet and cold. So I'm really hoping that this year July will be amazing, because that is where we are going on holiday, in Denmark. So that'd be lovely. I would love to have nice weather in July. Yeah. Because I'm going on that hiking vacation with my daughter. So, I would love if we could have nice weather, because we're spending the night in tent, 4 days. These clamps I'm using, I think they were from FD Normal. I purchased them myself, so it was not a PR something. I believe I purchased it along with yeah, I kind of got a lot of cross stitch. I think it was Black Friday, but they do have them many places now, I have seen. So, but FG Normal, and I think I saw them at, was it Biggest Craft? Maybe. I love them. They're really good. But they only work with Q-Snap or Q-Snap like frames. My frames are not real Q-Snap, it's kind of a, yeah, something like it. They only work with those. Don't work with the smaller frame, with thin frames. I don't think so. Now I'm questioning it. Maybe I should test it. I don't think they work with other than these Q type snap frame. Don't think so. Have you tried that? I think a lot just stitch in hand when it comes to stamp cross stitch. The fabric is very good. Holding in hand for, yeah, mostly. Where when you do a count it on something very soft, it can be, for me anyway, too floppy to hold in my hand. I need to have that in a frame. I don't stitch neat enough otherwise. Is that a blue? I can hardly see it. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. We're going with that it's a blue. I'm getting tired in my eyes. I think we're going to buy a table for the front patio outside, right outside, on the other side of our little house, our entrance, kind of. We actually didn't think that we were going to want to have a table out there, but kind of do. Sometimes it's nice when you're in the mood to talk with people. Because when people are passing by out on the little road that leads kind of around all our houses here, they can see us, and sometimes it's nice to talk with neighbors like that. So they sometimes come up, and we do that ourselves when we're out walking with Albert, when we can see that some of our neighbors are sitting outside, and just stops and say hi and how's it going. It's nice to talk with neighbors like that. Some of the neighbors anyway. So I just purchased 2 patterns from Country Magic Stitch. That's the one with the Hogwarts Express and the other poster. Like, I purchased Rivendell and Lothlorien. Both are from Tolkien universe, Lord of the Rings. So very excited about that. And today came another PR package, so now I have 2 lying around. So there will be 2 videos next week, also Monday and Tuesday, I think, or Monday. I don't know, because I'm going to do video Wednesday also, so maybe actually there will be an unboxing here this weekend. We'll see, maybe. Now where I have done a lot with both colors, I can see the difference in them. I can see that this one here is more purple than this one out here. So, oh man, this is going to be pretty. Can feel it. I think I'm going to put this in my rotation. I think so, because I really love it. Love to work more on it. So last 4 stitches. It was a long one today. So yeah, okay, so yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did enjoy it, and I hope you will bear with me these days where I'm not feeling completely fine. So I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I will speak to you very soon, maybe this weekend, with another unboxing. So yeah, take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.